So this is brief interviews with logical students. Take one, Mike Wayne. Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
All right, Mike. So thank you for agreeing to talk about logic, and let's start off with first question. So you have a background in the fine arts, and many people would assume that there's probably nothing further from the fine arts than logic. So what would you have to say to people that have such an assumption?
Well, it begins with what you consider as an artist as. I know when I was an artist, when I was interested in fine arts, my main goal was to communicate, was to try to deliver an idea, a concept to my viewer. And that was always the forefront of anything I did. And when I approached a piece, I was always lost in the concept of it, the concept aspect of it. And when I first took a philosophy course, I saw a correlation between the concept piece of the art and the philosophy aspect of it. I found that I could talk about these same things in philosophy without doing the art. And it's pretty much what I found. I was very interested in possibilities in the aspect of when I worked on a piece of art. I wanted to play with people's emotions and look at different possibilities, and I couldn't be further from, well, couldn't be closer rather to what logic's all about. The ability to express oneself and to explore possibilities.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that will tie into one of the questions I have here. So I'm going to just cut to that question, because one of the main concepts in David Foster Wallace's philosophy thesis is that of modality. So what the heck does that term mean?
Okay, so modality, it's pretty much when someone says modality, they're talking about very specific ideas of boxes and diamonds, which are just related to necessarily and possibility, respectively. So we have these operators, right? These modal operators, and it's pretty much just really basic. The box is just mapping out what is necessary in any given system, whether it be this actual world or through all possible worlds. Possibility is just that, what is possible, and that'll lead right off to the focus of David Foster Wallace is going to address how are these possibilities played out in future contingencies, and I think that's where you're going with that. And he's pointing out a very, I guess he's addressing an ambiguity of how these possibilities are mapped out. How if there's an ambiguity between if it's the relation between logically possible and physically possible. So if it's mapping out to what is actually possible for me to, is it logically possible for me to run at the speed of light, or is it logically possible can we conceive of an event that I could run as fast as light, or can we conceive that of an elephant dog, or these nonsensical things, but are they logically possible, or are they in fact physically possible, mapped to this actual world? And so that's the distinction being made by David Foster Wallace in a very good and very novel idea in his thesis.